monsters wear many faces.
Hey there, I'm back. Okay, so let's carry on.
Must be locked from the other side.
Oh, this is interesting. It's a page.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Sorry, I feel like I have to give an explanation. I started laughing because the first part when I was saying that people basically sucks, it was using words that I used, and also I'm highly misophonic, and for me anything like gulping, breathing too hard, you don't know how many times I hate myself when I'm editing. It's incredible. I managed to really get myself hungry and myself for breathing too loud, especially. I need to find something to cover this. I'm really like self-conscious about this, and I gotta be honest. Sometimes it just kills kills the um immersion in the game. So yeah, those first lines, I kept thinking, wow, that's me. I wrote this. Okay, let's carry on. Hell no. Ati keeps taking the fuses. So yeah, I guess I have no choice. No. Oh really? Okay.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Okay. I'm a bit worried about Casey now, even though I had a feeling from the beginning that something horrible would have happened to him.
House of Zane, renowned filmmaker establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Zane in Finland, and his partner Barbara Jagger, born Baba Jakala in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town and the couple has already settled in. In his home country, and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree, a person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map.
This is too much information. So also the Ocean View Motel is actually one of Zane's creations. Or maybe just an idea. I didn't clarify if maybe... I don't know. Let me read it again. Okay, this thing here has a combination which nothing for, but okay.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
So she was also taken.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Okay, let's see if the board tells me anything. Sorry, I'm trying to understand things. Well, nothing there either. I guess this brings me back, yeah. No one. Yeah, should be fine. Oh, come on. Put them away and get them right after. If only it wasn't that slow. You know, I could have used it more actively, but it's very slow. Two 7-3. Of course. No. Fuse.
A fuse.
Yeah,
Could come in handy.
really good. I am getting a little too shaky. Again? I don't remember where I'm supposed to put that though. She's still there? Okay. What do I do with this fuse? I don't remember. Oh, it's one of those where I'm gonna end up doing nothing, right? I heard them talking, but
Saga had slid into a nightmare. A growing amount of evidence said her daughter was dead. Saga couldn't accept that. Wake said it could be undone, but Wake was gone, in the custody of the Federal Bureau of Control. Casey, her only ally, was gone too. She was alone. Agent Estevez had pulled rank on her, stonewalled her, shut her out of her own case. Saga refused to give up. She needed answers. Tor and Odin Anderson would have some. A family visit then. No one could blame her for that. Saga was trapped in a horror story. It was manifesting itself around her like the darkness of a mental illness, pushing her deeper and deeper.
Hey, Saga! Welcome to the emergency muster point!
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman MacDonald what to do.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
It sure is a beautiful night, huh, May? Nice and...
Don't go getting any ideas, Norman.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Why are we out here again?
Artie said we'd be safe on the board.
Hi there, little friend.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
God knows how long was my microphone completely inactive. A while, I suppose. So, anyways. I don't have enough room. My God, look why. That's why. Oh, 5 is the top you can have per slot. Not many. But now I can take this. I still cannot. Stuff. And now I am really full. Okay. So on number 3. It's not really easy to use, but I should manage. And also no, I'm actually good. So these would have been completely optional if I hadn't come back and did that. I would have lost it. So it's a good thing to come back, I guess. I had not read this first part last time, but yeah, no biggie. Okay. Now, I remember there were some red dots all around here. It will be easy to remember which ones. Okay, it is all open as it was before. Again, I'm so self-aware about the fact that I breathe really hard. Why? My God.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
I remember now. Yeah, Billy was never a very, person people.
Remaining.
In case I didn't show that to anybody. It talks. Anything else? No? Is the room here should be...
Taillights.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Okay.
Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake as they plow through the major US cities on their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sales records, with singles topping the charts, and had their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. The fans showed their love for the reckless rockers by showering the stage with lacy unmentionables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transitioned from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to keep up with the brothers Anderson and their cohorts. After-hours shenanigans for the musicians included a pool in a private residential neighborhood left to be emptied and sanitized, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in a classical fashion, not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. All things point to this band quickly becoming a strong contender to the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. Old Gods of Asgard party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balder. Fat Bob, as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of a severe illness. Leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind, the peace-loving musician will be sorely missed, also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had this to say. "Get the expletive out of my face. Balder is in Valhalla now, he fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world," added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul, muses Old Gods of Asgard's lead singer. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby of a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on their Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare to a fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to the soundcheck for their concert tonight. Question: how has the reception been? Tor: amazing. The fans understand what we're about. They get rock and roll, they get the spirit. They know we're not here to, censored, around. Odin: that's, censored, right. Question: why do you do what you do? Tor: raucous laughter, I can tell you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? For the glory and the fame? For the money and the sex? Or because you have something inside you that is going to, censored, burst out if you don't start using it? Odin: it's the latter. Question: that's a good answer. How about music then? What is it about music that compels you? Tor: that should be pretty, censored, obvious. This is boring me to death, bro, let's get moving. Odin: sorry, he's always impatient. As they stand up to leave for the tour bus waiting outside, the larger-than-life rockers turn around for one final quote. Tor: music, especially rock and roll, is then ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. It's godly. And it'll come out like a, censored, thunderstorm.
Tor being Tor. Anger's remorse, okay.
Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Yeah, one thing at a time, because here you're throwing so many jump scares at me that load that I'm really... I think I really need to rest for a second. Stupid duck here as well. Basement. Damn it. Okay.
Anxious.
Basically, all I had is gone, okay. Friggin' strong, aren't they? Okay, wait a second. I have it. I'll use it.
There. Power's back on.
Okay, I'll take a little break now. And I'm back. Okay. Let's do the bullying part first, so we get a little bit of stress relief.
Angus' remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Angus' remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Okay. Sorry. Let's talk to Cynthia there. Since she's actually talking to them. Because now she's got powers. They all do.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Angus' remorse now?
Kitty is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
Come on, push.
Angus' remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
Oh, it's appearing now.
The Angus' remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
Okay.
Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
Okay, so she can change reality just like Alan.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
And where's Rose in all of this?
It was too late. She was underwater.
Is that one? Ah, stuff. No. Wait, why is that in torso? No, Thor is fine. Sorry, Odin.
Time was running. It was too late.
Sorry, Ati, I never checked your room.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Okay. Thank you, I guess. Okay, guys. Let's get ready because this time we're gonna have to fight.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
If you were there, you would understand.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection?
Pretty much.
Did she know about the dark presence?
Also, yes.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
Yeah, a lot of.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
And also, this guy. Just put a beard on him.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Well, why the case board?
Yes. A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
Yeah, definitely.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow. But it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here, after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. The shadows are moving. There is no more light. No more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He is such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us. Tom and I, forever. I found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom. But it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies, he was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't.
Yeah, you see, I always had this thing that Tom Zane wasn't a filmmaker, he was a poet.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
No.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
She didn't read it. Okay.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
Tom Zane. I'm trying to talk, Cynthia. So Tom Zane was an enemy. Or is now. Of course, Ciara is gonna be completely unfazed. He doesn't really care.
Where'd it go?
Okay. Not too bad. So now it's just the record here.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever. To be whole, driven by passion, raging like a storm.
I don't have a lot of ammunition though. I'll try. Okay, sorry, but
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
The body of missing youth discovered in flooded bunker. The local girl Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week was discovered dead in the sealed underground bunker near Valhalla Nursing Home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. The incident occurred during a gathering of local youths at the bunker. Nora was first reported missing by her parents Sunday morning, when they discovered their daughter had not returned home the night before. The police were contacted and they received a tip to check the bunker from one of the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident.
This isn't real! Fuck this place! Am I going in circles? The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Closer. Destroy. The only way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center. Cynthia. She's here. A dead end. Back here again. I keep ending up back here. Why? Locked. The key has to be nearby.
writing a story.
Back again. Gotta go deeper. Tor!
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming! I need to get the lights on to reach him. You took Tor. I'm here to take him back.
Saga! It's so damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I can't see a way out.
Shit! Shit. Where'd she go? She's coming.
She was gone. Your daughter was taken.
I gotta get out of the water.
She sank into dark water.
I can't stay in the water.
Dark water pressed itself into her.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
It cannot expanding bubbles. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear. What was that? Another death wish. Dark shape pushed her down. Shadows. Brothers were too old to stop it. Sinking into darkness. Beauty is a young golden look. She was underwater. It was too late. In the dark. Too many hands. The nightmares were starting to creep in. Black liquid clogged his mind.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
Saga gets lit into a nightmare. It was too late. He had it coming. She crept deeper and deeper.
I heard this coming.
Cynthia Weaver smiled.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
It's too late.
Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing.
Okay, let's try again.
Odin, I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Let's try this again. She's strong though, that much I can tell. Oh, damn it. Why is she... I have no time to shoot. Nothing. Does this protect me? No. There you go, this is what I got wrong last time. Did it? Yeah, did it.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wait. Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. You must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor!
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
You took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got